Mr. Chamberlain, how's it
Hello,
looking?
dudes.
When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Oh, let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
My friends.
Sorry.
You won't leave me.
Tell you that. Our wedding.
Can't you see I have company?
Just disappeared into thin air. What about you? Do you know anything?
Last time I saw him,
Got him, Zoo?
Go ahead and have fun then. I want to find out who's paying back to me.
Go and find out somewhere else.
Wench felt unwell, so I took her to lay down in the shade for a bit.
I heard you were talking to the bride. Do you know?
What do you want from her?
To congratulate her on her marriage, as befits the occasion. Lots of love.
That's nice of you. I think we'll find her in the fortress. She said she needed some peace from...
Have you seen all?
No, but I haven't seen two of you, laddie. So what? We're not a wed, and any...
As soon as they had their fill, they were on their way.
Feel like the kitchen scraps, that one. If you're my friend...
We came here to have fun.
This young wench felt unwell. So I took her to lay down in the shade for a bit.
Don't worry, they're all dead drunk.
What about the Chamberlain?
He's so dim-witted he wouldn't suspect us, even if we were talking right in front of him. I hope everything goes well.
It has to. What would I do if it all fell to pieces?
What would you do? Just be ready to run for the hills.
Do you know why von Berghoff didn't?
I don't know. We should have waited for him with the ceremony. But
Do you know where I can find the newlyweds?
that's nice of you. But I can't help you much. I haven't seen my son-in-law.
Christ, pardon me.
Careful.
Father, have you seen the bride and...
I haven't. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen young Aldous since he made his vows.
And the bride?
A few moments ago, Agnes was talking with the cook's daughter.
Thank you, Father.
God be with you.
Fell asleep in the pigsty.
Not... Greetings. What do you...
Excuse me, my lady. I'm looking for the...
And why are you looking for them, lad? Is something wrong?
No, not at all. I'd just like...
You're kind. Our older doesn't like crowds, so I expect they found a...
Then I shouldn't disturb.
True. I imagine they're not really in the mood for congratulations.
Are you all right?
Everybody stays where they are, you understand? We've got...
Why didn't Lord von Berghoff come?
If I did, my son might never be married. I don't know why he's not.
Sir, do you know where I can find your son?
Sorry, I haven't. Don't bother them too much. Let them have some peace. They'll need rest. Be with you, Henry.
Excuse me.
Why did... How should I know?
one of these?
Oh, my precious cherry. Oh, my precious cherry.
Who's going to tell me what happened to their hair?
God, I thought you used to lay down in the shade for a bit.
Right, as if I'd believe that. You live
Go ahead.
a bit of a frolic, eh?
What do you do? Just be ready to run for the hills. Right after the ceremony. You think it flew there?
Why else would it be in such a hurry?
You
let it go for once. We came here to have fun.
You won't leave me dry.
Why did he leave? What are you doing here? Who are you?
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the altar.
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest, but Alder was on edge all day. Especially, he got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any Lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then... And a little while after the ceremony...
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
Oh, come now. Look at yourself. I've never seen a prettier bride in my life. You're turning all the heads today. They all envy Alder. And he knows it. And it pleases him.
I don't even know if he noticed. Even during the ceremony, it was like he was looking right past me. Oh, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
Oh, I wanted to congratulate you anyway, so good luck, good health. May you soon have a healthy son, and later at least 2 daughters. And may...
Make it short. I'm thirsty.
Here's to you.
Where is the booze?
Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Oh, mate! Fuck off, mate!
You wanna fuck the bride, huh? Hypocrite!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting your neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not that I blame you, but you might have waited until this all went home.
I'll tear you a new asshole, you fucker!
Nice hit! Come on, then!
Let him have it!
Good, good! Now my turn!
I'll rip your ass off!
Now you won't be able to take another one like that.
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rubble before they turn everything into firewood.
Cursed luck. Well, well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
Your concern is really touching, Hanush. Did you come to see me off, or to help me do my laundry?
Watch your mouth, priest. You might end up losing more than your parish.
Easy, my friend. Don't let him get you all worked up.
I'd like to teach him a good lesson.
But that's not why we're here.
Bah!
Well, why are you here, then?
We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzik.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Bergoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do...
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Hey! Hear me!
Give it a...
I feel like we're going to be crushed here. Listen here, Henry. I wanted to say, well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologise. But why?
Well, because... Nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well... So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
Me? It's all the same now. All that work, and still we've both ended up in a cell. Oh, you haven't been idle. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy to the royal hetman.
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! Nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are...
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the sawbones is away with...
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Bergoff hears how you treat a noble.
You, come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move in!
I'm a nobleman! Do you hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon.
Bergstein.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch...
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain and our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berg.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't...
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all?
Aye? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's...
I'll get to work.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the... Or Sinner the blacksmith is idling around somewhere there. He'll or go down to the outer bailey where they're building the scaffold near the gate. They'll be working, and no wandering around where you're not allowed. Don't stick your nose inside...
Yeah.
Get hauling.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Same to you.
That wagon has to be out of here before his lordship returns.
It was nice. Good food. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
Wedding like?
Oi, Wojtek. Could you stop gabbing and come and help?
Can't you see I'm talking to...
I ain't seen you here. Are you new?
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some new lads.
Oh, aye. I wouldn't want a repeat of our...
Me neither. But all I care about is you giving me a hand. Those sacks won't carry themselves.
I'll just finish what I'm discussing with Magda and I'll be right with you.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye, we got into a bit of a fight at Lord Semin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
That's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
If you want to fight, I'll be happy to oblige.
Don't worry, I'll...
God bless you.
Good day.
I'm sorry?
The Chamberlain? That's another matter. And why? Have you ever set eyes on Wenceslas or Sigurd?
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Go away. No one wants any tramps around here.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is?
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for...
I'd like to pray with...
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden.
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left.
Uh-huh. Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only Lord von...
Like you, for instance.
Naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do that anywhere without having to disturb him.
I'll be going then.
Go. Meet again.
I'm Henry.
My name's Votava.
What are you here for?
Me? Nothing much. I tried to rob a house near... I was sleeping in the woods for a week and I wanted to get at least a slice of... So? I slept like a baby. And if the bailiff hadn't come for...
My word.
And what did you do?
I got into a brawl at young...
Fuck me. You brawl at a wedding that the cream of the whole
And what can they do to you?
What do I know? I've spent some time in the stocks. That wasn't too bad. It's worse in some places, and now I'll be hauling here for a while. And then I reckon they'll kick my ass out of the gate. My neck has graced half the stocks in Bohemia. The worst are the new ones. They've still got splinters sticking out of them. Once in Rumburg, they had brand new pine stocks. That was fucking awful.
Do you know how I can slip inside the Maiden?
Aye, friend. That's what...
What? Oh, no, I mean the Maiden Tower. I need something.
You're a barrel of laughs, eh? Well, I hear there's a nice chapel at the top. But I don't know my way round here much. But if you hang around here long enough and make yourself useful, you can get to... Once in Sternberg, I even got to the Lord's privy, which I was supposed to clean.
I doubt you'd find much of value in it.
As it happens, I found a nice book there. Of course, I can't read.
It seems to me you know a thing or two about...
Does it show that much? Well, what do you need?
I need to get inside the castle, and it's likely I'll encounter some obstacles on the way.
Like locks, eh? I'll give you a piece of advice for nothing. I've kept myself alive stealing crusts of bread from commoners. If you want to rob the nobility, you might as well take a noose along with you for your own neck.
I'm not planning to steal anything.
Well, that sounds pretty odd. But you're in luck. There's a certain groom at the castle. Kabat, they call him. We did a job together near Yichin. He pretends he don't know me. But I remember him.
Kabat? I'll be going.
Sure.
Show your stuff! Ha!
Da!
Ha!
Da!
The pillory's too good for you. I'll chop you up on the spot.
You're done here, you crook. Do it!
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't yield.
You don't fight with guards, you fool! You
Show your
surrender
stuff.
to them! I'll whip your ass so much you'll be looking forward to the cane!
Ha!
You're done here, you crook!
I've been waiting for you.
You still resisting?
I'm
right
all
on the noggin!
world to execute you on the spot. On your feet! You're a thief, and I'll treat you as such. You're even stupid enough to be...
Wait a moment. I'm sure we can come... I just wanted to borrow it for a bit.
That's not how it works. You can't... But fine, if you return it, but don't do anything like that.
And it's done.
A bandage, quick! Ooh, I hope that's enough. Correct, you nightcrawler.
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
On your way. She's dead!
Move it! Stop gaping and get hauling.
Greetings to you. Same to you. I'm sorry. Christ almighty.
Yeah, of course. Although, where did you actually learn it?
When I was...
But you were a carpenter. But Dorcas is dying as a craft, and that's not allowed.
Dorcas a nymph, and I told you not to talk very much. Have you soaked the fabric? It won't catch
True.
It's a long haul from the mill.
This property belongs to someone else.
Good food and
Mind your own business.
lots of guests.
I want to work this off and get out of here.
It's a lot better.
Oi,
Can't you?
I'm Henry.
Oh,
Are you also helping?
No, just like with voice. Aye.
What?
you. Oh, thanks.
A cunt. If anyone's a cunt.
Don't worry.
Excuse me. When I hear what you're saying, leave it alone, would you? I suppose it's worse than it was, but you make the end of it.
What if my soul is burdened with...
Of course, son. You can or take the... It will improve. And you come find...
Do you know where Cap...
It's true, son.
I'd like to pray. Why can't I get...
You know,
like...
natural.
Why...
The sir...
I'll be...
Go. Till we meet again.
Hasn't got it easy. He's got all sorts of worries. Sir Otto travels a lot.
Move it! Stop sleeping and get hauling!
I'm sorry.
What are you here for?
What are you doing here?
shouldn't be bothering us here.
I'm sorry.
Are you looking for something?
Aren't you supposed to be up top hauling sacks? Get to it!
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
While we're on the subject of the castle, have you seen Erezine the Scribe?
Hey, once more then.
So?
I've finished my...
And I'm Henry.
Me? I was sleep... I slept like... And what did you do?
I got into a...
Fuck.
And what?
What do I... And now I'll be...
Sounds to me...
My neck is great. The worst once in...
Do you know... What?
But if you have... Once...
Doubt...
Has it.
Is he...
What do you need?
I need...
Like, I'll give you...
I'm not...
Well, that sounds... We did a...
Cabats. I'll be go...
Sure.
I'll be go...
Sure.
I heard some interesting things about...
Oh, yeah? Look here. The last fellow who said that to me ended badly, so think twice before talk.
Take it easy. No need to lose your temper. I'm looking for something. Something that would, so to speak, open doors for me.
I see. That Votava told you about me, eh? I knew he'd be trouble as soon as he turned up here. But I'll tell you, it won't come...
Isn't there maybe something I could do for...
Well, since you're offering... I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally.
You shouldn't be bothering us here.
The second toll for Hans. It seems like you'd be glad to have someone...
Alea jactan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. So I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too...
What did you do that no one wants to play with you?
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is exceptionally good to me. Do not expect any tricks from me.
And isn't playing dice?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice.
Yeah, I never understood what they wanted that robe for. I doubt Jesus had any...
They sat on the...
Cold?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat. Although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property.
Let's play for it.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up...
Maybe we better leave it for now.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind...
So, are you still looking for someone to play?
Indeed,
Do you...
I'd...
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. Once its owner turns up,
I'll gladly...
Or lose it in a game of dice. I wouldn't say it's very safe.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Sorry, but I'm not going to play for someone else.
Suit yourself, friend.
Never mind then.
May the Lord...
What about those lock...
Shh! Not so loud.
Let's...
Yeah, maybe next time then.
What about those... Shh! Let's see what you've... Let's talk about the price.
Sure.
What would you say?
That sounds very well then. Thank you, and a good day to you, friend.
What about those lock... Shh! Let's see what you've got. Let's talk about the price.
Sure.
Is this enough?
You really want... Very well then. Hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Christ almighty.
Ah. The third toll. I better get moving.
Did you not hear me last time? Go and get hauling them fucking sacks.
So,
Indeed.
do you still
I do.
Let's play for...
Certainly. As you wish.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad, but I've got so much to do. I'd have to split myself in two to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where could I find
What about those Shh! Let's see what you've... I'd like to do something about that.
All right. What a shame. I'm done, Hag. Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
Come on now.
Excuse me.
That's that. I finished hauling...
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle. So if you want to pass the time, go ahead, but do it sensibly.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone.
I'm a blacksmith too. Even.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respected one.
Then you might actually be some use to me. At least I wouldn't have to work. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. The fire's gone cold. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our groom. Always bothering me that you don't have shoes for the... And there's only one nag stabled here now that his lordship's away with his men.
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a horse have?
Well, it depends. Usually 4, but once there was a 3-legged foal born in our village.
All right, all right. You're a fool, but maybe you're a handy one. So go and make one horseshoe for the groom, or...
But a horse...
Aye, but...
One.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in the forge.
All right, but...
And now I'm telling... And when it's done... Lads, this here I...
The 4th bell. What's the matter, good wife?
Because of that damn blacksmith. I'm waiting here. The lock on my spice chest is stuck. Otto will be back. How am I to be...
How can the blacksmith...
How do you think? He always takes this bit of... And then he promised...
But the blacksmith is just around the...
I know he is. Only he tells me to wait, that he's got...
Blacksmiths are important people.
Uh-huh. You'll be one of them too, eh?
Can I help you somehow?
No, unless you can pick a lock. And decent folk don't know how to do that.
Oh, you said the blacksmith knew how to do it, though. So the blacksmith isn't a decent man?
Aye, and he ain't decent.
I know how to do it, but first I have to...
All right, I'll wait here. Another while won't kill me.
Do you know how...
You can't. Only his lordship and his family go. Usually, that is. Only now, Captain Thomas is lying.
I understand. Still no sign...
None at all.
Oh, well.
He ought to.
You're not allowed here. That's it. Go now.
And you were surprised.
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks.
God be with you, neighbor.
Good day to you.
What about those... Shh! Let's see what you... I'd like to do something about that.
All right.
Is this enough?
You really won't convince... Finally!
The bell's ringing for Hans the 5th time. Damnation.
Down his life for our sins. I beg you and the guardian angel to take care of your good servant, Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous, faithful
The 6th bell. Half the time is up. It's cold. I should hop over to the forge. That looks like it's almost done. Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers? If it's alms you want, go to the kitchen.
Sorry to bother you, but I heard you praying. I need to get to your captain.
You know Thomas? Where from?
Well, that's a really long story, but I heard what happened to him, and I need to talk to him.
Talk? What do you expect to hear from him? But it's all the same. Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs in the Maiden. It don't look good for him. Them bastards cut him up good, the poor fella. And if that wasn't enough, they stole his rosary too. Barbarians.
I heard that priest of yours has the rosary.
Nicodemus?
Yeah. I heard he won it from Kabat at dice.
That sounds like him, all right. Booze and dice. And consorting with...
Well, I suppose he should give it back, right?
He certainly should.
It's awful.
God's truth. But you did the right thing. Maybe that rosary turning up was a sign from above. Wouldn't you like to pray by Thomas's bedside?
Could I?
Aye, come with me. I'll take you up to the chapel. Usually it ain't open to... well, folk of your station.
I understand.
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a...
I surrender!
You're a wanted man. The time has come for you to confess to your thievery. And if I don't find those stolen things...
Wait a moment. Sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I just wanted to borrow it for a bit. But I forgot to ask first.
That's not how it works. You can't just borrow things without asking. But fine. If you return it, but don't do anything like...
The Sawbones was a little reluctant when I told him I wanted to carry Thomas upstairs. The wounded are supposed to lie as close to the chapel as possible. Everyone knows that. Years ago, I heard from a man that something similar happened in Strahlenberg during the Margravate Wars. The Burgrave of the castle was seriously wounded. An enemy rider stuck him with a spear like a pig on a spit and pulled him halfway through the woods. No one thought he'd live to see the morning, but the castle chaplain ordered that the Burgrave must be close to the Lord when his hour came. There's this really high tower in Strahlenberg. The locals call it the Trumpet, on account of how it seems to get wider near the top. I saw it with my own 2 eyes on the road to Krakow when I was escorting Lord von Burgo there. When they took the Burgrave up there, spear and all, on Petronel's orders, the next day they were amazed. The Burgrave made a miraculous recovery. They say an angel descended there at night and pulled the spear out of the Burgrave's wound. Ever since then, they keep the spear on display at the castle. I understand the sawbones. He didn't want to make it tough for Thomas, because climbing up to the maiden ain't easy. Only the fellas and me figured it was the best thing for him.
The 7th bell.
No, please.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. Unless you're a priest.
No, I'm not.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon, unless he returns soon, Thomas...
What actually happened?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. Some of his... He's been...
I'm sorry. Maybe I could help?
The only one who can help now is the priest. And
Where's the physician?
he's with Lord von Berghoff. He was only... Anyway,
I actually know a bit about medicine.
really? You don't really look the part.
All you have to do is tell me what's in it.
If I knew that, I'd have Not even our surgeon knows. He does everything according to his books.
And where is this book?
How should I know?
I'll have a look there then.
But no one is allowed there.
I'll figure it out some.
Why do you want to help her?
Out of Christian charity.
Don't...
The world needs some good. Sometimes it pays.
Are you trying to tell me that...
No, I'm not.
Yes.
I'll get going then. I don't have much time, and neither does...
Go.
Greetings, Adela. How's he doing?
Watch out on the,
Still
on the right.
the same.
Yannick.
In a fever.
Thomas's rosary turned up, so I brought it to him. This. This wayfarer here found it, and he'd like to pray.
Excuse me.
You're not permitted to be here. Halt!
All right, all right. You caught me. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter. You'll pay up and show me whether...
Look, can you keep a secret?
What are you talking about? What's secret?
Look, we're both men, aren't we?
Where are you going with this? You're testing my patience.
It's like this. Yesterday, I met this pretty girl.
No.
They're really good in bed.
That's a good one.
Well, this yarn spin at high noon, then all of a sudden, that girl made a right fool of me.
Haha, that's what you get for thinking with your prick.
Aye. I've had enough embarrassment.
You're all right then. You're not allowed in here, so leave that door alone. Are we going to have gruel again tonight?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
You're not permitted to be here.
Easy now. I surrender.
You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay.
Look.
What are you talking?
Look, we're both men.
Where?
It's like, no, they're weak. Well, at high, then all of us, that girl... Aye.
All right then.
You've no business.
Hey? Ah.
You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages. And have to go on duty too.
That's a...
Damn right. Like, or at least...
I can see if I...
Hey, I need some...
You might be...
Thanks. Well, at least...
You're welcome. It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at the pond, then?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
Nothing. It's just common manners that people introduce themselves to others.
Well, I always was an unmannerly girl. So tough luck.
We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just...
They let me out. I have to work off my sentence.
Really? Here.
I have to help Captain Thomas.
Thomas? I brought water to him in the tower. And I can tell you he is
Well, you look like you know your way around here.
Why should...
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon's stuff, and God knows what else. It could land you in trouble.
Oh, yeah? How?
Well, for instance, I could take something here. Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow they'll get fed up with me and they'll probably kick me out by morning. And you'll still be here. So it'll be on you. For sure someone saw you coming here.
And you too, no?
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me. The guards don't pay much attention to me, but you...
I get it. Sometimes it's an advantage.
And sometimes not. So, to the point.
All right. If it's medicine you're after, the surgeon has a store across the corridor. There's all sorts of junk there, but there's one chest where he puts stuff that he hasn't used up. He locks it carefully, but you might get lucky.
And what if there's nothing interesting for me in there?
Then tough luck. But you can go and have a look at his records. That crackpot writes down everything he does. Maybe he gave...
All right.
And now get out of my way.
9th bell. Only 3 to go.
What do you think you're doing?